Hello mga ka-learners! Welcome back! In this lesson, you will extend what you have learned in Lesson 1. You will learn of another system you can use to measure the weights of objects and people. Remember Frances, the girl with whom you learned all about the metric system of measurement? You will meet her here again. This time with her younger brother, Totoy. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to use the imperial system of measurement to measure and record the weights of objects and persons, and convert smaller units of weight to bigger units and vice versa. Frances has a younger brother named Totoy. When Totoy was 8 months old, Aling Lusing and Frances brought him to the health center for a checkup. Before Dr. Bautista saw Totoy, the nurse placed him on a weighing scale. The nurse said, "Very good, Totoy. You now weigh 17½ pounds. That's great for an 8-month-old baby." Now, Frances knows all about milligrams, grams, and kilograms, but she is not so sure about pounds and ounces. When she asked the nurse about these, this is what the nurse said. "We can use pounds and ounces to measure the weights of babies and even adults. You see, there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. When I said that Totoy weighs 17½ pounds, it means that he weighs 17 pounds and 8 ounces. You have learned that two systems can be used for measuring weight, namely the metric and imperial systems. You studied the metric system in Lesson 1. In this lesson, you will learn about the imperial system for measuring weight. The important units used for measuring weight in the imperial system are ounce, pound, and US ton. Study carefully how much of one unit is equivalent to another. 16 ounces equals 1 pound. 2,000 pounds equals 1 US ton. As you can see, the ounce is the smallest among the units. It is a very small quantity. One of its uses is to measure small quantities of ingredients, such as those used in baking. There are 16 ounces in 1 pound. Pounds may be used for measuring the weights of persons. You may have noticed that when babies are weighed, pounds and ounces are used. This is to make sure that the weight recorded is more accurate. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 US ton. Can you begin to imagine how heavy 2,000 pounds are? That makes a US ton a very large quantity. The US ton may be used to measure big quantities that are transported, like construction materials or even rice and sugar. Remember, however, that the US ton is different from the metric ton we have discussed in Lesson 1. Do you remember how to read a weighing scale calibrated for the metric system or a scale with grams and kilograms? Reading a weighing scale calibrated for the imperial system or a scale in ounces or pound is not very different. Just be sure to know what units the lines on the scale stand for. Take a look at this scale. It is a bathroom scale. The scale will register your weight when you step on the pad. In this scale, each line stands for 1 pound. This means that as the scale pointer moves from one line to the next, 1 pound is added to the weight. If the pointer stops in the middle of 2 lines, it means that half a pound is registered on the scale. Now, you may also have to do some conversion of units in the imperial system. As with the metric system, you can convert smaller units to bigger units and bigger units to smaller units. Let's convert 35 ounces to pounds. You know that the ounce is a smaller unit than the pound. So we will be converting a smaller unit to a bigger unit. Once more, let us do this using the unit factor method. Step 1. What quantity are given? To what unit will you convert this quantity? You are given 35 ounces. You have to convert this quantity to pounds. Step 2. What unit factor will you need to convert from ounces to pounds? From the conversion table earlier, you know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. Step 3. Convert ounces to pounds by multiplying 35 ounces by the unit factor. Then, do the required division. At this point, you know that 35 ounces equals 2 pounds and 3 ounces. If you complete the division, you will get 2.1875 pounds. Now, you also know that 35 ounces is equal to 2.1875 pounds or approximately 2.19 pounds. Thus, 35 ounces is equal to 2 pounds and 3 ounces, 2.1875 pounds or approximately 2.19 pounds. Remember, however, that it is common practice to write 2 pounds and 3 ounces rather than 2.1875 pounds or 2.19 pounds. Here are quicker ways to do the following conversions from a smaller unit to a bigger unit. Ounces to pounds. To convert ounces to pounds, divide the number of ounces by 16. Pounds to tons. To convert pounds to tons, divide the number of pounds by 2,000. To convert 35 ounces to pounds, thus 35 ounces equals 2 pounds and 3 ounces. This is the same answer that we got by using the unit factor method. Let us now try to convert 2 pounds and 6 ounces to ounces. This is how it is done using the unit factor method. Step 1. What quantity are you given? To what unit will you convert this quantity? Again, you are given 2 pounds and 6 ounces. You have to convert this quantity to ounces. Step 2. What unit factor will you need to convert pounds and ounces to ounces? You know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. Your unit factor is 16 ounces over 1 pound. Step 3. You can now convert 2 pounds and 6 ounces to ounces by using the unit factor. 6 ounces is already in ounces, so you don't have to convert it anymore. 2 pounds is still in pounds. You have to convert it to ounces. Then you have to add 32 ounces to 6 ounces to complete the conversion. Thus, 2 pounds and 6 ounces is equal to 38 ounces. Here are quicker ways to do the following conversions from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Pounds to ounces. To convert pounds to ounces, multiply the number of pounds by 16. Tons to pounds. To convert tons to pounds, multiply the number of tons by 2,000. To convert 2 pounds and 6 ounces to ounces, again, 6 ounces is already in ounces, so you don't have to convert it anymore. 2 pounds is still in pounds, so you have to convert it into ounces. Convert the quantity to ounces by multiplying it by 16. So 2 times 16 equals 32. Therefore, 2 pounds equals 32 ounces. Then, you have to add 32 ounces to 6 ounces to complete the conversion. Thus, 2 pounds and 6 ounces is equal to 38 ounces. This is the same answer that we got using the unit factor method. Let us remember, in the imperial system, the most commonly used units for measuring weight are the ounce, pound, and ton. 16 ounces equals 1 pound. 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. To convert one unit of weight to another, you can use the unit factor method that you learned in Lesson 1. There are quicker ways to do the following conversions from a smaller unit to a bigger unit. Ounces to pounds. To convert ounces to pounds, divide the number of ounces by 16. Pounds to tons. To convert pounds to tons, divide the number of pounds by 2,000. There are quicker ways to do the following conversions from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Pounds to ounces. To convert pounds to ounces, multiply the number of pounds by 16. Tons to pounds. To convert tons to pounds, multiply the number of tons by 2,000. That's the end of our lesson on the imperial systems of measurement. See you on the next module, mga ka-learners!